Testing, testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Are we live? I think we're live. Yep, we're live. Cool. Okay. That was close. Alright, not gonna lie, that was actually close. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to click that. I just got distracted. And, well, now we got a little spoiled on what's gonna happen. But it wasn't that bad. We're just back here. Thank goodness I saved, or it auto-saved. Okay, look, we already know what's happening. We just have to go kill the dudes.
It was only a matter of time, I suppose.
Yeah, that was a close one. Okay. Oh, jeez. Something's going on downstairs. A swift punch to the face. Yeah, we get the point. Let's head back to our boy. Not this. The hideaway. How the heck did I get confused with the hideaway? That's what I want to know. You don't need to know everything to everything. Let's just give it to him. We got the list. Let's go. And I think we're going to have enough to finally get that last, Patreon note and all the goodies on it. Herman. Nope, you're somebody else. You're a kid. There you are. I got the list.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
I got it right here. Right in my pocket.
If I may. The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Warning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Bad Bach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
I got really teary-eyed. It's just like soldiers with PTSD.
The realm will hear of Bad Bach. And I pray that the tale of my fallen friends will spare future generations the horror we endured. Thank you for helping keep their memory alive.
Not a problem. Once again, let's check something. 40 out of 50, shoot. Visit all the areas and on the world and local maps. 66 out of 68. I thought that counted already. What else could I be missing? Oh, this. Still inaccessible. Okay. Some areas are still inaccessible, but the time will come when they are. Alright, let's talk to the children, because obviously they have a problem.
Has Midadol... What do you think happened to Miss Midadol? I heard she was kicked out of the university.
Eh? What?
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
Miss Midadol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
Did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stonear.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Midadol's inventions. Oh, don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Midadol back together? She seems really sad.
It will be fine. Oh, my kid.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah. Alright. I didn't even know she was still here. Alright, what's screwing you up?
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will.
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it.
Listen, our technology is not that advanced yet in this
See
world.
where that got him? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
Okay, I'm starting...
I should speak with all the curse breakers before I set up on the hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Why did I have to become the godfather of Mid? Ay. Right, well, what is? Anything new? Nope. Still nothing. Right, okay.
Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
Oh.
I don't know to give them a wide berth.
Yeah, this is giving me Final Fantasy 15 PTSD right now.
The older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Ultima, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Oh man, don't tell me it's good. You know, in Final Fantasy 15, there's a creature, you know? A creature of extreme... I don't know, how do you say, hey, what's this other one? Oh. Okay, the Adamantoise in Final 15, it was literally the size of a mountain, and it took me, like, hours just to beat the thing. It was horrible. I found a way to cheese it, and then I tried doing it the legitimate way, but it was just horrible. And so, yeah.
Needs oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
All I can say is the Adamantoise in Final Fantasy 15 really scarred me.
This should be enough.
Yep. Next, the Adamantoise. Something I'm not looking forward to.
Welcome to Dravosh, Sid. Our gate's always open for you and yours.
Thank you. Just want to check something real quick.
You're the one who butchered those Akashic things, aren't you? We're in your debt. Might only be a matter of time before the flood spills into the village. But until that day comes, we're not budging.
But you're going to turn into a Akashic, though. You realize that, right? Well.
Would you like to see my wares?
Let's see them. Oh, that's a lot.
Maybe we meet again.
Oh. You know the talking in the background. I'm telling you guys, once I stream God of War Ragnarok, there's gonna be a huge change in the streaming platform. What the heck am I saying? I'm not even making sense. That whole sentence didn't make sense. I'll be streaming something else other than this. That's what I'm trying to say.
Karava, if you were a tortoise toggle, where do you hide?
Are you still following me?
Safe.
Oh, there it is.
Looks like we found it.
There's a reason it's called an adamantoise. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Nope. Uppercut to the face. I should have probably used that first. I'm still working on this thing. You guys got him. There we go. Okay, maybe I was being a little too overdramatic. This was not as bad as I thought.
Better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
The dude just disappeared. Sent him flying into the air and then he just disappeared from existence. It wasn't Akashic or anything. Whatever. Ding, ding, ding. Oh.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
Yep, a new dawn. This must be the last one. It's unsigned. Every epic starts with a single word. Every symphony, a single note. This is but the beginning, and forever shall your legend be told. Forever shall your legacy be sung. Unsigned, but whoever it was, thank you.
All yours.
A careful whisper. And that is all of them.
Didn't I?
That's all of the requests done. Or all of the donations. I have to wonder though, who's that last one? Or who the unnamed person is, I wonder. Suppose we'll never know. And no, I don't know who it is. I legitimately don't know.
Tell me this is all you need.
It better be. I'm your godfather. You better listen to me.
You make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
You said I.
But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Hey, don't go blaming the children now. You're the one who was telling them how to put it back together. You're the one who forgot the cog.
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
I was just about to say. Never mind.
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your letter...
Yeah, the one we forgot.
Disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Why?
I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Right. We got the cogwheel, at least. Let's go give this to Mid. Yo, what's up? Of course they had it. What'd you expect? Eesh.
And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... well, you just wait and see.
Nope, live action.
Do it?
Perhaps. Let's see it. Oh my gosh.
Here goes nothing.
Nope. Not gonna work.
Tighten some tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
It's okay. Sometimes it's okay that not everything goes according to plan. And besides, think about how much that's gonna weigh, honestly.
If I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Nice. I'm getting close to leveling up again. The model airship. How dangerous a dream of flight, immortalized in miniature. My dad always said there were two ways of living life, chasing a dream or shoveling to your grave. In my quarters. Wait.
What should I do with your model?
Huh?
You spent a lot of time with it. We both did.
Yeah.
What, that old thing?
Oh.
Not healthy to cling to your failures, Clive. They'll weigh you down, you know.
Sound advice.
Still, I suppose my prototypes will probably be worth a fair bit when I'm as famous as Bart's the Builder. Seeing as you're always strapped for coin, suppose I can give it to you. Just make sure you get a good price when you do come to part with it.
I'd say that was up to you as much as me.
Yeesh.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Nope. What are your thoughts on the origin?
Make a name for yourself.
You got the Enterprise.
You better bloody had to, and all.
Yeah, hey, no, not him. He already has a title. I gave him. He's like the right-hand man. Gil can't become Sid.
Enjoy it while you can, Clive. Imagine that, eh? Till then, though. Seeing you, Clive.
Good mindset. Okay. I think I can do a couple more quests. Quests. Yeah. Maybe I should tell Toombs of my travels again. Let him know what I've been up to. So hold on, people I gotta talk to as well. Hello, Toombs.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost.
What are your thoughts on the origin? Kind of curious there.
Indeed.
then go. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Level up, level up, level up. No!
You wish to study the tomes?
Oh, is this everyone? Yes, it is. That's everyone. Nope. This one's still missing. I think there was another one missing too. That's unknown. Bestiary is complete. That's missing. Those are missing.
You are always welcome.
A couple of things are missing still. It won't be long till I fill them all out. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's a lot of curiosities. It's filling up quickly. Model airship. It has allowed Clive to keep hold of the model so that once her renown has grown, she might sell the piece for an exorbitant amount of gil. Trinity Accord. Yes. We all gotta band together in this time of need. Filling up nicely. Alright, let's see. Oh boy, that's a lot. Okay. Bringing together 3 men from different backgrounds was not to be without some difficulty. However, come together we did for a better Valstea. The Trinity was but a first step. A longer, more bitter journey awaits us all. One that will almost certainly end in hardship. Yet what matters most is not the destination, but what we can learn from one another while on the road there. You have paved that road for us with your courage, Clive. Now we have the courage to walk it. Your loving Uncle Byron. I will read those at another time, but for now we got 2 of these. In Lost Pursuit Tomb. That's Vivian, not yet, and In the Mood. Karen. Okay. In case you haven't noticed, your poor hound spends all its time of late on the rear deck whimpering like Gav in his cups. Something ain't right, and my gut tells me it's not to do with the supplies of antelope bones. What's wrong with Torgal now?
What is it this time, Torgal?
I don't know. That's why we gotta go check up on him. Our loving hound is in pain, and we're not doing a darn thing about it.
Say what you will.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what's up, Torgal? You alright, boy? Everything alright?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why.
Oh.
On the day he brought him home.
Oh.
That long ago.
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf. torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
About time. Oh.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Oh, boy.
You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Where are we going? I wonder. Going on a little hunt then, I suppose. Hey?
Right.
What is it?
Where are you taking me?
What's wrong, boy?
I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Fingers crossed. Cypress docks. Anything else here? Still inaccessible. I want to know what that is. Yep. Here we are. Yeah, there's a chest. What about, and how about that? There's a boat for us. Looks like we're going by boat.
After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
How funny would that be? He's the one that rows the boat, but I'm the one that has to swim. Do we get to explore the island, or are we just going to see a cutscene? We get to explore, I think.
This place hasn't changed at all.
Mist.
Right through those trees. Come on.
This is a whole other area. This mist. So this is the missing area. Well, one of them.
Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
Hang on, it's not fair. We're not even running. Oh, dang. Oh. Old treehouse.
This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Yeah. for? Let's climb up. How did he get up? There was a ladder. Still the same, huh? Oh. Oh.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here?
Is that our old sword? That's our old sword. Your sparring sword. Yo.
Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy?
He never did.
Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting.
Just a montage of Torgal. Oh, that wasn't a very long montage.
Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Let's hope we don't. Sweet. There better not be any monsters on this island. Oh? What's up?
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming.
Okay, let's see what's over here. Wrong one. Right, over here. A nice view of the castle, huh? Hey.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Nice. Actions speak louder than words. Oh! Increases Torgal's attack potency. Nice. And then... yeah. Oh, Rodney Murdoch, man. Remember, Clyde, your blade is not only your weapon. From Rodney Murdoch. Before we accidentally killed him. You know, because we were Ifrit and we didn't know that. Oh, and I can go back to it too. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Hang on. Let me check again. Surely that has to count as something. Yep. 67 out of 68. I knew it. Then that means this has to be the last one. mean, okay, I know I can't access it, but just let me see real quick. See, look, yeah. See, this is blocking this. But, like, it's probably a side quest, maybe. So once I activate the side quest, then it'll open up all of a sudden. Yeah. Alright, the next one was Vivian, wasn't it? I think we're gonna do Vivian, and then I think that's where we'll call a stream. Keep in mind the stream is combined because we almost spoiled ourselves. Well, we spoiled ourselves a little bit, but I saved them all. Almost all of them. Salvaged by Torgal in the aftermath of the Ironblood invasion and hidden at Clive's original hideaway, the Rookery. It is a reminder of who Clive once was and who he has become, as well as of the unbreakable bond between lifelong friends. That I will forever keep right there. Not for a second, Gav was standing there. Alright, in search of a lost tomb. Reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I would ask your aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your cause. There exist ancient texts deemed so injurious to modern thought that mere possession is deemed a crime. And it was a chance encounter with one such tomb from a distance that sparked within me the scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, know that I am willing to offer compensation for your services for services rendered. Vivian Ninetails. Sure, why not?
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Well, no kidding, Sherlock. I mean, shoot, if somebody like her is willing to offer us money, you know it's going to be something more. Alright, let's go check it out then. Hang on, I just realized I want to check my abilities. Man, I have got to upgrade these. When I'm doing those chronoliths, it's only going to be a matter of time before I do this one. This one is barely even upgraded. Look at me trying to master the other ones as well. I mean, shoot, not even their final attacks are unlocked. I mean, come on. I didn't even unlock this one. At least I can master it now. You know what? Yeah. I'm glad we mastered that one. I'm gonna have to do so much grinding off screen just to master these. Shoot. I might have to put the final live stream on hold. I don't know. It said, like, there's supposed to be an extremely hard mode after this when you beat the game, and you can save it over the file and you have a higher. I'm getting off topic. Let me see if I can upgrade anything else. I probably should have upgraded that, since I use that a lot. Not really. Shoot, okay, we'll upgrade one more thing. Let's do... We'll do one of these. Heaven's Cloud. Whoa. I like the look of that. Okay, okay. And we'll upgrade one more. You know what? Sure. Like I said, it's only going to be a matter of time before I upgrade all this. But what I'm most concerned about are these ones, because obviously these ones are going to be the most expensive fill out. Okay, I wasted time doing that. Not really. Let's just go. Vivian.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Origin stories, huh? Alright, let's do this quick because it's practically 6 o'clock, and at 6:30, that's when I'm going to have to go. So, no time for distractions. I'm probably going to hold off on Joshua. Yeah, literally because I just said, like, I'm going to do Vivian's tale, and then I'm going to call it a day. Maybe I tried doing those chronoliths.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates, there's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he, too, has turned. But, though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Boy, are you kidding me? That's where we're going right now. Shoot, let's go now. That's the village. That's the village I was at earlier when Barnabas was still alive. I'm just gonna ignore the dudes walking around. I'll do monster hunting on my own time. Bugger off, will ya? I'm trying to go to a village.
Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
Oh, meant to do that. But there's like a long delay every time he does it, so just stop doing it. Royal Intelligencer training report.
This is a Royal Army logbook. Did he take this from the local barracks?
Probably.
His interests were certainly varied.
The Moogle. Nectar. From the Distance. Oh boy, that's a lot to read. I'm gonna skim through it real quick, so give me a sec. Right.
This is it. But if what is...
Wait.
This is true. I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Yeah, let's get it back to the hideaway. Oh. What's going on?
Leaving so soon, stranger.
This is my copy. You can't have it. Oh.
From a distance, so to speak.
Hey, I see what you did there.
I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book.
No.
Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
You in what army? Oh. Oh, well, that's not bad. That's not too bad. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Shit. I thought you'd do better than this, honestly. Come on, let's get him. The Inquisitor. Oops. Punch! Just a good old smack to the noggin. Is that it? And you're behind me. Yep, thank you.
We have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
This is sounding a lot like...
We are trying to protect people from themselves.
Dude, this sounds like... What was the term again? Dictatorship? Tyranny?
For now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Wait.
How could he have disappeared so quickly?
Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Pretty much controlling the media. I mean, seriously, how could he have gone away that quickly? Come on. All he did was turn around, and he just disappeared. I don't even think he walked to the gate. Shoot, I don't know. What is? We got the tomb. That's all that matters. Let's just give Vivian the thing.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
Nice. Here you are. Oh, wait. No, okay. No, I thought I read something wrong. Regardless, we got it. You're welcome.
You found it?
Yeah, I did.
Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, She stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
There's something about it.
Oh, wait, I forgot I was talking to you guys.
See, look.
Sorry about that. Had to do something real quick, but that's where I'm going to end it for now. So, maybe I think next time might be the finale. But we might try to do other things as well. But this is it for now, so thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, etc. You already know the drill. And sorry again if we got spoiled a little bit. But that's how life is unfair sometimes. Anyway, see you next time. Yep, goodbye.